Hello, everybody. This is DJ Joe, Diamond Entertainment. I wanted to go over the wedding planning platform. It's super easy, super quick. We just made a couple changes to it to make it even better and easier for you guys to plan your wedding and pick your music and all that good stuff. So, once you open this up, you'll get this welcome page that basically says hello and then let you know that you need to be done 7 days before your wedding date just so we have time to plan. It'll give you a countdown till your next event or to your wedding. And then, of course, the most important thing is you'll be able to plan your wedding inside of here. So what you'll do is you'll go to Plan My Event, and you'll be given two options. And basically, the music is, of course, selecting the music, and then the forms is basically everything else. So let's do forms first. So you're going to click on that. You'll have one planning form, and you'll click on Edit. And this might look a little different on your end because I'm accessing this as kind of the administrator, but basically you'll open this up and it starts off, it looks pretty small, but what it is there's a lot of hidden sections based on what you've purchased in your packages or not. So starts off, asks for your info, and then make sure to provide your address for where you'll be living after your wedding, because we like to send a thank you in the mail just for having you guys select us. And then, of course, we get to logistical information about your venue, number of guests, when services begin, when they end. And then another important section that you make sure to fill out is this venue contact, photographer contact, coordinator contact, and videographer contact. And the cool part about this section is as soon as you put these in, the vendors will get automatic emails from you that basically touches base with them. So make sure to put those in so we can connect to your vendors to make sure everything goes really smooth. And then in this section, the planning forms, this is where if you click on certain things, other sections will open up. As you can see here, if I click ceremony audio, there's a section for ceremony that pops up. So what you want to do first is just make sure you go through everything and have all those selected for the things that you have purchased. And then just go through the rest of it and make sure everything's filled out. We'll have sections, of course, about cocktail hours, introductions, reception events, your exit, that sort of thing. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Make sure, though, that you save changes before you do everything. There's a auto save that's going in the top right corner, but just make sure you save everything, or else sometimes you can get things lost. And then, let's see, so save changes. It'll let you know that whatever you've done has been saved. And then the fun part, the music, what you'll do is you'll click on music, add requests, and we'll go the important stuff first, the formal music. But what you'll do is go into the song selections. You can go top hits or look up your own based on the artist or add your own song. And basically what you'll do is you'll drag and drop those songs into what parts of the ceremony and reception that you want. So for instance, let's do couples dances. That works. So what you'll see here is in the special song section, you've got all these areas that you'll have to fill in if they're applicable for your wedding. So for instance, let's say you want Elvis Presley's Can't Help Falling in Love for your first dance. So you'd go grab this song, drag and drop it, and you'll be able to drag and drop it right into there. If you want, you can also click on it and add a comment. Maybe you want the song to fade out at a certain amount of time or a certain shout out for a certain song. If you don't need a song, let's say for instance you're not doing ceremony with us, you're getting married at a church or off-site, you'll basically go to this section and click do not need, and then it'll just X that out for us. Let's see here. So this area is pretty self-explanatory. You can basically just drag and drop any song you can think of into those sections, and then we'll have that list in front of us day of to use those songs. Another important section in this is the requests, and there's these 5 sections that you'll basically fill out. Must play are songs that, of course, we're going to be playing during the night, during open dancing, things like that. Play if possible are songs that you want to hear, but if time falls to the wayside, or your must plays are so long that if we get to it, that'll be great. Dedications are things for, like, let's say you have grandparents that there's a certain song that they always want to hear at a wedding and you want us to shout it out. So that's something where, let's say it's Al Green, Let's Stay Together. You drag and drop it into there and then click on it and leave a comment to let us know who that's dedicated to, why, so we can shout those people out during the night. Play if only requested would be like if you have an aunt that wants to hear the cha-cha slide or something like that, and you're like, I don't want that played, but if Aunt Sally requests that, you can play it, drag and drop that into there. And then do not plays are songs that we will stay 100% away from and not play during your night, and no matter what people ask, we'll turn them down. And then finally, to make this process really, really easy, if you are a couple that uses Spotify, what you can do actually is connect your Spotify account to the planning platform, and then all of your playlists will pop up, and then you can just drag those playlists or those songs from those playlists into each of these sections. So it's pretty self-explanatory. You'll basically connect, basically tell Spotify that it's okay to talk with this planning platform, and then go from there. With this section, you actually don't need to save anything. As soon as you guys put something in there, it'll be safe and good to go. So after that, you'll just basically be able to click off, click back in, and see that that song's already there. So it's, like I said, guys, it's a pretty self-explanatory process. If you need, any help with this, feel free to reach out over text inside of the contact. I've got my number in there, or reach out over email. I've got that in there. And then I'll get back to you as soon as I can to help you out. So thank you.